Bro, what was little bro cooking? There's so many issues with this line. There's so many things wrong. It's fucked. It's not fucked. It's a little fucked. I mean, I'm glad I'm noticing it now. The first one, the second turn. The second turn is fucked because the HP the Latios needs to be at to make sure they're not dead the sludge wave. But always dead the sucker punch. Also, Drake is fucked a little bit because of Zygarde complete. But Drake is fixable. I found an easy fix for Drake. But this one, not so much. I'm going to have to do some math real quick. Because we need to, like, not be dead to Sludge Wave. But if it is Earth Power, do we know? Yeah, but if it is Earth Power, we need to be dead to Sucker Punch, right? Thanks, Flash. But I don't think there's a number we can go to that does that. I don't think there's a number we can go to that does that. Which, like, completely fucks the line. Right? Because if they're not clicking Sucker Punch, I'm the sucker, and I'm getting punched. Because it's a 50-50 between these two moves. Oh my god, bro. What do I do? What do I do? Damn, this was supposed to be a joyous occasion now. I don't know what we're doing. Man, not the time. I want to let it ride, but like... It's the kind of thing where if it gets fucked up, yeah, that's it, basically. Okay, I guess you're right. What happens if we get hit by Wicked Blow? Who are we going into? Ape? Are we dead to crit Wicked Blow plus Poison Tick? Oh, I mean, Wicked Blow is always going to crit. Is this fine? Is this fine? What do we take? 129 from Wicked Blow? Okay. 129 from Wicked Blow and then 18 from Toxic Tick? Okay, yeah. Okay, I think it's fine. I'm just freaking out a little bit. I'm just freaking out a little bit. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Everything's chill. Okay. It'll all work out. It's gonna all work out. Do we pre-damage? We just keep Lottie at full. Yeah, so they survive. Lottie does always survive 2 ticks of poison, right? Yeah. We'll see. Whatever, man. Might not beat CC after Wicked Blow. Oh, yeah. I guess it... Because this is Iron Ball, right? Wait, is that fine? Is any of this fine? Oh god, dude. We can probably be higher health on Ape, right? We can go as far up as whatever 217 is, plus like first turn of toxic poison. 290 divided by 16. Oh man, I thought everything was ready. I feel both bad and stupid. 235. Right. We go the 235. If we take... That sounds like a terrible fucking idea. I think maybe we don't bait it 235. Minus 129, 106. No, we sometimes bait Wicked Blow still. Actually, we always bait Wicked Blow, right? Oh, it can be Sword Stance on the Switch. But if we're always dead to... Oh, I think it's... Oh, it's fucked, bro. It's all fucked. Man. Thanks, Jeff. Ah, man. I mean, I guess I'm... The problem is Latios is taking Sludge Wave or Earth Power, so it either does no damage or we need to cover Sludge Wave, Max Roll, Crit, Poison. You know? Well, can we just cover Wicked Blow? We do need Ape to be pre-poisoned, right? It's your... Oh, you're right. You're right. You're so right. Wait, then are we fine with... If it's 259... Is this already points on someone's bingo card? Probably. 297 divided by 16 is 18 on turn 1. And then 297 times... Oh, God. 2 divided by 16 is 37. 18 plus 37, 55. Max roll is 259. So that's a no. Oh, could we be... Wait, what about pre-burn? Pre-burn's 18 every turn, right? So 259 plus 18 twice. Doesn't that work? Did I save my line by not being a fucking moron? Where's pre-burn 1/8 and I'm just dumb. Burn. Oh, I feel like I'm losing it. Or burns 8. Burns 8 every turn. What the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, God. No, but burns 1/8, right? So that's going to be like... That'll be 37, right? I mean, all this is if, like, Nidoking doesn't crit. But then if we... I don't know, man. Dude, if we get Skull turn 1, I'm gonna cry. You sure? You sure burns 1/16? It is? Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay. Dude, I'm so nervous. I can't think for my life. Okay, I think that's good then. We just pre-burned. Why is it not showing the game? Oh, man. Here's where I'm supposed to have all these cool, dramatic speeches to give. And now it's just... fear. Okay. No nerves, no nerves, no nerves, except all the nerves that I have. My palms are sweaty. My knees are beyond weak. Okay. Gamers, we are hopefully at the end of an era. We've done a lot of things to cook up this line. Obviously, bringing it down to the last fucking hour to find out what we're doing for this. Burn 2. Time to ping the servers. No. Ping the PChal server. Bring everyone in here. Speed up. David is untitled. Dave is untitled is here. Yeah. To say I'm nervous is an understatement. We've been playing this game for a year. Although Emerald Kaizo was my first game, that only took me 6 months. Crystal Kaizo, I expected to be a nightmare, and both of our Elite Fours were run by Razor's Edge. That only took me 6 months. This run 6, has been going on longer than it took us to beat either of those games. No, there's no surprise reveal. Yeah, actually, all that freaking out I was just doing, that was actually fake. And I was baiting you into saying I'm switching my team. Okay. That's not true. But yeah, we've been playing this run for 8 months. We've been playing this game across 2 separate countries. There's not really much to do now. Yeah, we're pre-burning. We should be pre-burned. Yeah. Alright, and because we're pre-statused, we can, when we're no, shut up. Time to close chat and ignore you. Okay, yeah. Because we're pre-poisoned, we can get these 2 specific HPs for this fight. Labubu, we want at full health, so that's not going to matter. Thank you, homie. And we're going to pre-damage. We can preset Monkey. For all these, like, where we're pre-poisoned, yeah, we'll do an item check before we go. For all these that we're pre-poisoned, we can get the exact HP. We could run around the room till we get to the exact number we want, but I think obviously for healing up, we're going to do that with the potions and berries, because you can't get a specific number going up, obviously, but if they're ticking down by 1, it's just it's a matter of time, so I don't really worry about that. So we're going to pre-damage Ape to 190. What do you mean? Oh, I typed it wrong? Okay, I did. 3, 190. Okay, gamers. One last check. This should be Mega Absol. Luca pre-burned. You should be 190. Namor should be at full. Labubu should be at full, and Poison Sabbatico should be at full. And this should be Absolite, Choice Scarf, Iron Ball, Specs, Muscle Band, Rash Gem. Wait, oh god. Docs accept. Oh, yeah, you're right. Do I have this just not written down? I have this not written down in the first fight. Thank God you caught that. Cool. Imagine. Yeah. And this is pre-toxic. 6. Kirito! Let me fix this light real quick. I cannot say enough how much they've been a help in planning this Elite Four. I would have not been able to do this on the day and the time that I wanted to without them, and probably would have missed a lot of fucking shit. But here goes. Sydney Elite Four. There's nothing we can do now except play out the line that we have. Oh, God, bro. Oh, God. Let's make sure everything's in place. Let me get my calcs all looking pretty. We better have this. I cannot overstate the amount of devastation that would be if this run falls apart. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to import everybody. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm re-importing all my Pokemon. What I was going to say, there are a couple points of failure, even with those things that we just caught. There are a couple points of failure in this first fight. And if everything, and there are points of failure in Drake. Every other line should be 100% good. Sydney, we're going to do Sydney Signals. And a risk that we've accepted is that turn 1, we are risking Skull. It is pretty much over. It is not 100% over. I think there is some ways we can get out of it. But if this is Skull turn 1, we lose 8 months in 1 turn. So let's hope it's not Skull turn 1. Dog posting will be our lead. The pressure is on. We are going to Mega Evolve and click Knockoff. We want to see spikes or toxic spikes. This is an incredibly important turn. Every turn is incredibly important, but once I click this, there's no going back. That is toxic spikes. Okay. This also means, I mean, the spikes did not factor into the rest of the fight, but this means spikes definitely don't factor in the next fight because Nido's going to come in and absorb those. So we're just going to go here. I have highlighted all the things I need to do specifically so I can see them, and so I don't have to think about all the minutia going around this. So we're just going to click Sucker Punch and pick up this KO. And that's 1 down. This should be Nidoking coming in. They're going to absorb those spikes. There we go. All right. This is Sludge Wave or Earth Power. This is what we were just freaking out about. We're going to go into Luca, and it shouldn't matter what we take. It was the Earth Power. So we're going to take a Tick of Burn. And then from the next Tick of Burn, actually, well, I mean, we're doing what we're doing now. We're clicking Psychic, we're picking up the KO. This is Wicked Blow now, isn't it, though? Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not it at all. That's not it at all. Am I not Scarf? Did I not put on the Scarf? I am. Wait. Yeah, why did that come in? Because Draco shows fast kill into... Draco shows fast kill into Phil. Draco shows fast kill into Phil. We fucked it up. Okay. Well. Draco barely shows fast kill into Phil. I think if we were 99, we don't show fast kill into Phil. Yeah, I fucked that up. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. Okay, what the fuck do we do? Okay. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, let's write out a line. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it, bro. Okay. Okay. This is always Dark Pulse. Velt is always seeing Dark Pulse. We're going to swap into Enamorous. Swap to Enam. And then KO with Moonblast. Enam's then gonna bait in. Enam probably baits in Necrozma, depending on how much damage they take. Actually, I think that's always Necrozma. We go to Absol. And I think it has to be that, and we figure it out from there. So it's going to be Dark Pulse. Okay. We always outspeed an Oko with Moonblast. It's Latios being level 100 fuck with our baits. So this is Necrozma. Necrozma is clicking. Is this always Photon Geyser? This is always Photon Geyser. So we go into Absol. Okay, we don't get the extra wiggle room of having rocks up. Knockoff can outspeed... Yeah, it was like by a couple of percentage points. Knockoff can outspeed and KO here. With a crit. Crit would maybe get us back on track. Let's just see some beauty. And then, depending on how much damage we take, will be what we're baiting. Okay, 112. We are... This is always Heat Wave. Okay, so we kind of have to plan the rest of this fight now, basically. So... Holy shit, dude. Even if we win, I feel like I just played bad. I should have not... I should have taken time. I should have not rushed this Elite Four. So, Fu... and Gyarados are left. I didn't realize there's only 2 left. That makes me feel better. Urshifu. I'm taking this. I'm gonna walk through this. Urshifu and Gyarados are left. We can kill this with... If we kill this with Sucker Punch, this will be... How low are we? We're never dead the Sucker Punch. We're always dead the CC from Fu. Yeah. Okay. So we can either... Yeah. So let's say we take the Absol line. Absol... Absol kills with Sucker Punch. They die. Then Absol's at 112. It's just Fu and Gary left. I mean, this is... If there's something quintessential Saves Untitled, it's fucking it up and finding a good line, a better line on the fly. Maybe not better line, but... This is what I've been doing my entire fucking Nuzlocking career, is putting myself into a corner and then saving somehow. Okay, Fu would see... Fu sees Wicked, CC or Wicked Blow. Who sees CC or Wicked Blow? What do we still have going? We have everyone basically at full. I mean, Latios isn't doing anything else. Monkey could do something else. Yeah. Nah, Noel, don't sweat it. You might need to get those set up for attempt 7. Yeah, so in like 2 years when the video comes out, they'll definitely be ready. Okay, Fu would see a KO with CC or that. We don't want to kill Fu with Fu. Is Enamorous at their current health dead to crit Wicked Blow? No. And they could kill with Moonblast. Wait, I think we might just be... Oh, well, it's Sucker Punch. 6, 7. Okay. We could do that. Enamorous would always bait Sucker Punch. Especially if it shows fast at the Sucker Punch. I mean, if it's CC, then Enamorous, I think, can still do the Kiss. But if it's always Sucker Punch, we could go Fu on Sucker Punch. Get a free swap. But Fu, crit CC. Is Fu baiting dead to everything? They're dead to everything, and Sceptile can't take everything. They can't take Crunch. If we come in here on the Heat Wave, pick up the kill. Okay, so if we came in here on the Heat Wave, picked up the kill with Labubu. It's so funny to be talking so seriously about killing somebody with fucking Labubu. Then it would be Sucker Punch CC from Fu. Which feels awful, right? Because that's what Fu baits in. Yeah, because Fu is showing... Fu outspeeds, outdamages Gary. Is the Enamorous going Enamorous here? Obviously not here. We kill Necrozma with this. We're at 1-1-2. That is never Sucker Punch. It's always Wicked Blow or Close Combat. If we go into Fu, I mean, if we go into Ape, we can't do that because Ape will die to CC. Got it. So Wicked Blow, Close Combat. Can Enamorous survive? Amorous, yeah. But that's the problem. I don't know. Like, Fu could kill. And then Fu is baiting Swords Dance or Sucker Punch. Is Femboy dead to Swords Dance? Oh, wait. Is Fu shows... Oh, Fu shows slow kill into... Our Fu shows slow kill into Fu, so it can never be Swords Dance. It would always be CC. But that's the same thing we're getting this way, right? But then could we go... We can't go into them on CC. Can we go into Sceptile on CC? We can't go into them on CC. We could go... Wait. How healthy is Luca? We go into Luca on the guaranteed CC. Then Luca's going to bait that Sucker Punch that we wanted. We go with Sucker Punch into Femboy. We pick up the KO with Moonblast, and then we're back on script. I think that works. But where does this start? Because Labubu needs to pick up the KO, right? Because then Labubu... Yeah. Labubu always baits CC, and Luca can take a crit CC. Yeah, okay. So... Can Dragon Dance if I'm at full? No, because Femboy has Explosion. Femboy has Explosion to cover Dragon Dance. The remnants of the previous line. Oh wait, but we have specs. Never mind, that doesn't work. No, never mind. Don't. If you're full. But what if we kill... No, can't we kill... We can kill... If we kill Fu with Moonblast instead of Draining Kiss, right? Then we should always be dead to split moves. Oh, we should all be dead 2 moves. I guess maybe if we're not dead to crunch. Yeah. Well, I think this is line. So we kill with Labubu. We swap to Labubu here on the Heat Wave. Confirm one more time this is Heat Wave. Always Heat Wave, never knock off. We're going to go to Labubu. Love it. I hope so. I would love to be on that sheet. On that sheet. I don't like how low we are, though. We are still only always dead to CC, so this is always CC. So we can go to Latinos on the CC. Labubu v La. The case of Labubu v Labubu. No, we got double crit. Oh man, I hate this. Who made this game? This is still we're always dead. Thank God we're still always fucking dead to Sucker Punch. And then we go into Femboy. Okay, then we gotta think about numbers briefly here. So normal Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is not gonna kill us. Max roll Sucker Punch crit is 112. Min roll Sucker Punch here is 63. At 170 minus 63. We're at 107. At 107, can Gary Dosage D-Dance in front of us? Because we're basically locked in. No, it can't, because with specs, we are showing outspeed 2-hit KO. So can never dance. Bans will, in fact, not make her dance. So we can just Draining Kiss here. I mean, if we're at full, it's never going to be dance as well. Oh, wait, no. We don't Draining Kiss. We need to Moonblast, so we're locked in the Moonblast. So we're showing outspeed 2-hit KO. Yeah. Because this is going to be Sucker Punch. We're going to blast this guy. I would say I'm playing out of my mind because I did not play out of my mind in the prepping phase. No, it gets both. For some reason. I saw that on the sheet and I was like, I kind of want to use this. Okay. We're at 103 on the last Pokemon. We are in Timid. We are in Timmy Turner. We can only click Moonblast. Confirming one last time that this is only ever Waterfall. And we're going to go Crit Waterfall. Let's check Foos. Yeah, it is for content. Foos health. Oh, but does that crit matter? That crit might matter, right? Oh, wait, no. Can we just... Oh, we can just go into Skeptical Tile. Duh. Okay, never mind. It is guaranteed Waterfall. Check one more time. This can't be Crouching. Man, I guess this is exciting. I wish it wasn't exciting. Yeah, Crunch max roll with normal Gyarados does 55. So... I can't believe Like, turn 3, we fucked something up. Skeptical Tile. Hit him with the Leaf Storm. We only have to do that 4 more times. Listen to what this loser has to say. Skeptical Tile is an absolute monster. Shoutouts to YouTube chat. And they came like this. The only thing we had to... Oh, wait, I didn't show the goods. The only thing we didn't change was the speed. I don't think we had to change the speed. Honestly, this Elite Four would have been a disaster if we didn't natural better Pokemon. Yeah, we'll wait till we get to the next room because we had to check damage as well. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub, homie. Just win, bro. Okay. Let's walk right up to our guy. So we're going to do Phoebe doubles. It's going to be Ape... Absol in slot 2. It's Absol's in slot 2. That's important because Ape needs the bait and that, yeah. It's going to be Ape. Okay. Take the Iron Ball away. They're going to keep the Absolite. Enamorous. We just win. We just win? Ocean Man. Okay. I'm gonna do another... I'm just doing 4,000 states and just to make sure I don't overheal. So Fu goes back to full. Latinos loses their status and goes back to full. Yeah. Because Latinos does not need any They need pre-damage for Drake doubles. And they need to be full for Glacia. Yeah, so that... They can go back up to full, no issue. And they're going to be to their proper health for that. Labubu does not need to be... Labubu can be back at full. I don't think Labubu or Latinos come to this fight. Just redeemed a bomb. Okay. Glacia... Labubu just needs to be full and at poison. Drake, Labubu just needs to be full at poison. Where's Wallace? Got that Wallace like I'm David Foster. Labubu is full unpoisoned for that fight. I'm surprised my partner does enjoy collecting those like stuffs. My brain is empty. I'm surprised they've got to have a Labubu. You go back up to full. Skeptical Tile can go back up to full. I mean, Skeptical Tile is poisoned, so they always, we can set their HP to whatever we want. They can go back up to full. Femboy goes back up to full. That's actually important for this fight. They don't need the pre-damage for anything else. Absol's back up to full. Absol, we need like a tiny amount of chip for Drake. But we can do it after this fight, right? Is Absol taking damage during this fight? It takes a sneak in this fight? Okay. It needs to be at full anyway for baiting purposes, so. And then Fernape, we could walk around the room and get Fernape to 22 HP, but we could just set it manually, so we're going to do that. Check it one more time. I do, in fact, know what you are saying. I have to trust, even though it wasn't right for the first fight, I have to trust, at least for setup, that the dumb motherfucker, me, who hooked up these lines, and with help from Kirito, the disparaging is only towards myself, not just Kirito, because this is not Kirito's job to make sure I don't fuck up. One last item check. Dynafire. None. Absolite. That needs to be eject button. It's funny that I treated eject button as probably the most valuable, or one of the most valuable items during this entire process. And it ended up being like a last minute ad. Yeah. Simpatico, and then all these just need citrus. No, how do you think I feel? Yeah, dude, I'm freaking out. You're afraid it's about to be Fuxatani Phil. Fuxatani Phil out here coming back with 8 more months of run and bun if I fuck this up. Wait. PLA poison. Oh, yeah. That's pretty important. That would be fucking disastrous. Start the fight. 8 fake outs. Dies. Nothing. Mega Stone. Eject button. Citrus. 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 Okay. I mean, that would be a... We stand by the rule. I think the generally accepted thing is you don't click a move, you're fine. Okay. Urshifu and Latios aren't doing anything in this fight, so worst comes to worst. If we need to use them for something, they can be used for something. All right. I gotta trust that I'm right. Doubles. Phoebe doubles. Phoebe no Bridgers. Phoebe no Bridgerton. Let me check one more time. Only HP that matters is Monkey. And then check the items one more time. Evil Phoebe. I don't know if I'm strong enough. Absol, Enamorous, Sceptile. I'm just naming the Pokemon. I'm not even looking at the items. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta do this. Doubles. Phoebe doubles. Yeah, we don't change any move. I think we rarely change moves for these fights. Like Jagger, we just have to have these moves. Okay, Monkey and Dog posting. Monkey is on his last breath. Infernape is going to click Fake Out into Decidueye, so they flinch. We're going to Mega Evolve with Dog Post, kill Chandelure with Knockoff. Crits we don't need. Okay. The only Pokemon that shows the fast kill into Absol is Gengar. Base form Gengar. So this should be Gengar coming in. Beautiful. Gengar's going to Mega Evolve and not get to act because we're going to kill them with Sucker Punch, and Infernape is going to pick up a kill against the Decidueye with Overheat. I didn't bring back PP. I need to make sure I do that for later fights. I need to PP check. Sucker Punch will kill Gangbar before they get to act. Same with Overheat. Okay. Here is the thing that saved this line. And God help me that I did it right. Blastoids. So, Absol and Infernape, the order they bait in is very important here. Infernape is slow dead to everyone, so we need them to do the bait first. Absol is slow dead to everyone that or at least they're slow dead to everyone, I believe, that isn't named. That's not true. No! Yeah, no, there's only 3 Pokemon left. There's only 3 Pokemon left. All this to say, this should be Blastoids, then Giratina coming in. Because Infernape does bait 1, and then Absol does bait 2. Okay. So now, we're doing this. So this is where we had an optimization. Ape is dead to 2 priority moves here. This is why they're so pre-damaged. They're dead to Fake Out from Blastoids and Shadow Sneak from Giratina. So what our monkey is going to do is they're going to swap into Femboy. Femboy is going to get ejected on that first hit, and then Skeptical Tile is going to take the second hit. Dog Posting is going to, I believe, we went back and forth a lot on if this should be Knockoff or Sucker Punch. I believe this turn needs to be Sucker Punch, the next one needs to be Knockoff, because there's a chance that Blastoids could follow me next turn. So this is going to be Sucker Punch. Next turn will be Knockoff. Correct. Yes. So this will be Fake Out left. And Hammers gets ejected. We go into Skeptical Tile. Sucker Punch in the Giratina. Shadow Sneak into Skeptical Tile. Good point. And crit Shadow Sneak. That, I believe, is why we have the Citrus. We're getting crit everywhere today. This is why you prepare for everything. Okay, let's confirm what everybody sees. Giratina should not see. Giratina should max roll with Shadow Sneak. They should see 103. Or max roll, yeah, they should see is 10. Dude, chap, dog posting? In this economy? Oh, God. Okay. And that, for some reason, that took the stream down. Not the stream down. It took my chat, my dual chat down. Bro, restream. We're doing this right now? Restream. Okay, we're back. We're back. Never mind. Okay. So, Simpatico is not dead, the Shadow Sneak. Absol is going to show Fast Kill into Giratina, so they are always going to get Shadow Snuck. Yeah. So, and Blastoids is going to do whatever Blastoids wants to do. We're going to kill them with Leaf Storm before they get to act. So this is going to go Leaf Storm here, and we're going to go Knock Off here. It's important that we went Sucker Punch last turn, because if this is Follow Me, we need to not Sucker Punch first. So this needs to be Knock Off. This, yeah, Skeptical Tile needs to pick up their KO first. Was not Follow Me. Cool. Blastoids dies. Wait, that means that wasn't Shadow Sneak. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think it was a chance to be Shadow Sneak, because we're faster. Cool. That might be a problem, though, for Absol later. Because Absol needed damage. And I don't think they're going to get damage now. Can, here's a question. Can I damage my own Absol? Because we don't need Absol for the next fight. Absol can clean up Lunala. Because why do we need Absol pre-damaged? Yeah. Yeah. And this would be tick 3 from Simpatico. Tick 3 from Simpatico on Toxic Poison. So 257 times 3 divided by 16. They're going to do 48, so they're not going to die. Fu and Jet yourself? That actually might make a lot of sense. Because that's not going to do too much. Custom set, Urshifu, Aquajet into Absol. That does a lot! Why does that do so much? It should do, at most, yeah, like 30, yeah. We were expecting to get Shadow Snuck there. Yeah. So, what's going to happen here? Let's go back to the world of the living. Yeah, so we're going to swap this to Fu and Aquajet ourselves. Is Fu faster than Absol? We can't do that because Fu's not faster than Absol. Because we need to knock off Sucker Punch. And Sucker Punch would kill before that would happen. The fight would end. Am I clicking double knockoff? I guess I could click double knockoff. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is true. I think this is what we have to do, though. This has been doing a lot of funky crits. Let it not be another funky crit when we don't need it. You guys want it? You guys want an entertainment. You guys want an entertainment. You can say a lot of things about me. But goddamn, you can't say I'm not entertaining. You know what's funny? The biggest thing I really, when we were building up to Run and Bun, the thing we would always talk about is like, Crystal Kaizo's Elite Four was a lot of balling. Emerald Kaizo's Elite Four, not a lot of balling, but a decent amount of balling. Thank you for another gift it. But always I was like, wow, I'm so excited for Run and Bun Elite Four because you're usually able to just find a line that always works. What did little bro, what was little bro thinking? All right, Glacia. Ape leads this fight as well. Ape's going to be holding an expert belt. We're going to have a lot of Mons going to be holding this expert belt. This will be the final fight that Ape will be in, sadly. The Mon we've had since the very beginning will not make it past this fight. Kind of poetic in a way. You need to say below 230. We did Sydney doubles. It's going to be Glacia singles and Drake doubles. Drake doubles, if this line is cooked correct and Wallace is cooked correct, the only remaining risk should be Drake doubles. It should be like extreme speed crit into extreme speed crit on Drake doubles. Drake doubles? I say what now? Financier Drake? Yeah. I think 3 Pokemon come to Drake doubles. Yeah. It's a little bit funkier than we would have liked for Drake doubles though, because we could not afford the scales for Tailwind. Dude, doubles. I sure hope not. And then this is the one that matters. They need to be 230 or less. This looks like I'm saying 228 or less. So, is it 230 or is it 28? I mean, we're not bringing Absol to this fight. But maybe we should probably just heal them to where we want them to be. Yeah, okay, and healing for Drake. I'm just making sure we're across fights good healing-wise. Yeah. So why does Absol need to be... Absol needs to be fast dead to... Absol needs to be fast dead to... Zekrom. Baby Absol needs to be fast dead to Zekrom. Or fast dead to Charizard. Which, no, wait, they're always fast at the Charizard. They need to be fast dead to Zekrom. Are they always fast at the Zekrom? Why do I need this pre-damage? Is it fast dead to Mence? This also doesn't matter. Why do I need this pre-damage? Am I smoking crack cocaine? Hi, TK, you did this one. Okay, I'm gonna trust... I'll trust my number. We'll look at it again when we get to the fight. Because I say below 228. So, we'll go here. Let's go gambling. Okay, Monkey, we need to set to a specific health. Let's give items. I'm looking at the wrong fight for these items. This needs to be Rocky Helmet. That's it. Why are you setting off that command? Rocky Helmet. Citrus. Black belts. Focus Sash. And Specs. I'm gonna throw the Crash the Economy. Okay, this needs to be between 258 and 282. I'm making, like, infinite saves because I'm just always afraid I'm gonna, like, fuck up the math. Okay. Let's heal this guy up. Thank you, Marv, for the good luck. Terrifying. Okay. Me, take it slow and steady. Me, hopelessly addicted to the speed up button. I think this will put us in the proper range. Okay. 262. I'm just going to check the number one more time, that this number does what we need it to do. Okay. Golly fucking G, bro. Okay. So true, Brock. Brock, no Hampton. Fake out. Overheat. Kills. If we're at 262. Damn, I gotta goo. Damn, I'm gonna goo. Huh? You show fast dead into everybody else. Except Enamorous. We're not dead to Enamorous at 262. We are slow dead at 262 to high horsepower and only high horsepower. And then crit Glacial Lance does not kill us at 262. Okay. Should be golden. One last item check. To get his Hall of Fame. Pause. Expert Belt, Rocky Helmet, Choice Specs, Focus Sash, Black Belt, Megastone. Okay. This is the fight going into the Elite Four that was giving us the most problems. And it seems like the other two have at least given us a bit of a hiccup. Let's hope that's not true here. Glacia Singles. How brave. Ooh. I forgot one thing. A last-minute change that I caught. If Blizzard misses twice, we need to do this to cover this. This is the cover Blizzard missing twice. Oh, PP! Oh my god. Mod that man. Mod that man for the PP. How could I forget about the PP? I don't think we're clear. I mean, we should just bring everything back up to full. Fuck it. Overheat, Leaf Storm. Overheat, Leaf Storm, Surging Strikes, Sucker Punch. I mean, with how many crits we've gotten so far, I don't think it's improbable that we just see the absolute chicanery from this guy. Okay. I'll become a nun. Everything looks good to me. Yeah, I guess the only punish is if Blizzard misses 15 times. Yeah, I'm watching Better Call Saul for the first time. I watched the first season as it came out, then I didn't stop, but now we're watching through Better Call Saul again. I keep watching, I'm like, man, this is really good. I hope this guy turns out to be a nice, above-the-board lawyer. He seems like a really chill guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him. I'm not sure who that person they're showing in the Cinnabon is on the first episodes of the seasons, but man, I hope that guy is doing okay. All right. Anyways, jokes over. Battling on. Gubernatorial. The Infernal Ape. If we were truly ballers, we would have led this fight with Absol again. But instead, we're going to go fake out. And we're going to kill with Overheat. This fight is so up-dog. How's up-dog? Did I forget to up-dog? Now this should be all the way into the back to Calyrex. Funny, I almost did the damaging items here, and then I realized I'm a stupid goo-goo baby. And as one also has Unnerve. That would have been a devastating way to lose. This is always high horsepower. Never, ever, ever in notes abbreviate high horsepower. We swatched this in Pack. High horsepower. The helmet is rocky. High horsepower, I'm dead. Ah, that's funny. So slow dead to Glacial Lance. The ape says he hasn't had enough. He's going back in. He wants more. This ape cannot be stopped. We're gonna make this guy a little bit faked out. Where's Flash? I need Flash to be with like, wow, Infernape, clicking fake out and then overheat? Wow, what an innovative strategy. Hey, thank you for the sub, Mir. Die. Cool. All right, Ape picks up 2 to start off this fight, and this will be the final 2 KOs Ape will pick up. Ape is likely the KO leader for the run, and with good goddamn reason. The only Pokemon that Ape doesn't show Outspeed Oko into is this Enamorous. Ape, show this guy who's boss. Thanks for taking us on a ride, buddy. I couldn't have done this without you. Our first of hopefully only 4 other sacks during this. See you in Valhalla, buddy. Go out with a bang. Okay, he just did some damage. A crit! Monkey knows how to make it flashy. Alright. You know the only thing better than 1 Enamorous? It's 2 Enamorouses. Hippopotamuses. Goodbye. Okay. Now, we just gotta set up our good pal Urshifu to win this game. Here's where it could get weird. Would have gotten weird if we went Yahtzee Berry. We didn't go Yahtzee Berry because we still had the focus set floating. No Yahtzee needed. This is always Blizzard or Icicle Crash. We have the moves to cover this missing Blizzard 400 times. We would love Ice move hits and it's over. We'd be very happy to get that done quickly. Okay, cool. The Glizzard Blizzard Wizard. Oh no, I swapped him into an ice type move. I didn't do the thing. I didn't do the thing that I'm supposed to do. Damn. L content. Okay, now the ice gem is gone. This could be random move. Even if it is Vicious Friend, which does do boosted damage on a swap, Vicious Friend crit, we should be able to walk this down with Fu. Least damaging move would be Waterfall, of course. And then Fu should be able to walk this one down. It did the most damaging move. Okay. Figuratively speaking. We click close combat. We kill a fish. Are they a fish? There's some weird fossil abomination. The boo-boo run that fade. Anyone, if you're near a convenience store right now, run in and put your hand in the register. We click close combat again into Obama Stone, kill them. Goodbye, Iceman. Literally head on backwards. Thank you for the additional gift, Noel. Noel, you're being quite generous. I appreciate it. It is hopefully a special day. And just barely. I mean, we kill before we take any of the effects of the things that happen. What does that even... Die, buddy. CC. We are not out of the woods yet. Due to a catch I found in the 11th hour, there is risk involved with this fight. To get fucked, we need to get double extreme speed crit. This is the one I'm probably the most scared for. Ape, I'm so sorry. To the back. Oh, PP check, item check, true. Luca needs to go to 229. I did this math again this morning. Yeah. Because if we got the 229 and we don't get hit during this fight, we're fine. Rival Drake Mario. And also Fu no longer needs to be poisoned. I'm going to do one more state to drop this. Damn. Look at that right there. I like keeping that as a reminder that at any point in Run and Bun, you slip up once, game's over. I need this expert belt from your corpse, buddy. Drake and I have a history. Drake and I really do have a history. When I thought I was going to beat Emerald Kaizo on my first attempt against the Elite Four, Drake said no. What if he wanted to beat Emerald Kaizo and Drake said no? And it was devastating. Fu needs nothing. Fu needs citrus. We'll check it a bunch of times. There should be eject, expert belt, mega stone, choice scarf, and then citrus for fun for a little bit though. Oh no. Seems disrespectful to give the ape a berry. Nah, actually, let's give him an Aspear berry because this dude's kind of icy as hell. Yeah, maybe that'll help him out. I would like to take one moment to figure out why the fuck well, this can just go back up to full, right? I can get a full restore in here. I'd like to take a moment to figure out why I've listed that I want absolute pre-damaged for this fight. But I don't know why. This needs to be 229 or less. We can get... Oh, that's as close as we can get. 221. That's fine. And then you need to be above... Oh, that's fortunate that we got to... Actually, we'd always be able to... It's a... Is it a 9 HP range? It is a 9 HP range, so I'm guessing there is a world where we could have not had Sceptile in the right range. Oh, well, they're poison. No, we can set them to exactly what we want. We'll set them to 180 then. Also need to teach a couple of moves. Cool. I didn't see Rock Tomb for a second and thought it was going to be all over on twitch.tv. So we don't need Mystical Fire. We needed this for baiting purposes. So that's gone. And we need Psychic. Okay. Everything else is in its place. Okay. I want to check the number on this skeptical tile one more time. So we have PP check's a good thing to do. Let's check. Everything's in its right place to start. PP good here, PP good here, PP good here, good here. CC could probably use a little top up. Okay, I just like to look at the line one more time. Can I remove all these? I accidentally imported all the fucking goons. I just want my guys who I actually have. Holy shit, bros. Oh, I should update the death counter in memory. $17.48. Gamers, it's been an Animal Crossing Wild World. This is the last fight I am truly, truly afraid of. Obviously, I'm not gonna celebrate until we can celebrate, but this one, it's just, especially for it being a double. Doubles, just, there's always so much going on. The potential for you missing something is monumentally higher. Yeah, we PP checked. We're good on PP. Okay, I'm just checking that this this Dragon Dart gets us into Overgrow from this HP specifically. Oh, man. I was looking at the singles Drake Dragapult. And I was like, why is this guy doing so much more damage than I calced for? And it's because he's a life orb. It's in a focus stage. Done. Okay, 96 times 2 is 192, so we're always showing dead to min-roll Dragon Darts. And one Dragon Dart max roll crit does 171. We're safe to that. And then the last thing we need to check is that this singular Dragon Dart, if it does 96, minus 96, puts us at 84, which is Overgrow, and we should be able to KO. Cool. Perfect. There you go. The last thing I want to check is why the fuck does Absol have to be pre-damaged? Okay. We do that turn 1. E-speed into it. Absol protects. Absol needs to be pre-damaged to be dead to Pult. That's why. That's because I changed that at the 11th hour. They need to be 228 or less. That makes sense. And they need to protect. Yeah, okay. All right. We're killing slot 2 first. So slot 2 is based on envoy. Yes, they need to say pre-damage because we need them to get into Pinchberry range for the final fight. They have an eject pack though, so they're not even going to take the pinch damage from this. This should be eject pack, expert belt. Glad I checked. This should be Absolite. Absolite, Cinema, Scarf, Citrus. The only person we're changing moves on is Enamorous, and they need Rock Tomb and Psychic. Cool. Alright, Goons, Gamers, Goblins. We don't have a choice about what we're doing with this. It's doubles. It was always doubles. Yeah. Choiced over all my specs. Oh. Jeff! Too much dog posting. Hey! Let's do it. One more save state unless there's something dramatic I forgot. I'm a save state fiend. Well, I gotta fight. Drake doubles considered one of the hardest fights in the game. What makes Drake doubles into not one of the hardest fights in the game is a little glitch with Dragon Darts. If this was built like the actual game was, Dragon Darts would both go into Skeptical Tile and kill them. But because it is not, one is going to go to Enamorous and do nothing, the other is going to go into Skeptical Tile and knock them down into Overgrow range. So, on this turn one, and there's something we changed here at the very last minute, we're going to go Psychic into Polt. So this is going to be Leaf Storm into Suicune and Psychic into Polt. One dart's going to hit Simpatico. Doesn't affect Femboy. Leaf Storm, now that we're in Overgrow, is going to kill Suicune. Beautiful. Drop our stats. Eject Pack. And we're going to go into Absol. Now, the other part... Okay, well, I guess Femboy needs to attack. We want this to do as low damage as possible. That's pretty good. The other part that makes this fight possible is this Zygarde. Zygarde sees damaging moves into Absol. Nothing fancy. But the important thing is that Moonblast just barely shows that it always kills Zygarde. So... that means, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of cake. Heard that one before. Every time I stand up to go to the bathroom while I'm on stream, I hear that. We are going to protect with Absol because Polt is going to see a fast kill with darts into Absol. This is why we were pre-damaged. So we're going to detect, not Mega Evolve, because we need to save this for later. This is going to be Zygarde clicking Extreme Speed into Enamorous. And we are going to confirm this one more time that these numbers work. Psychic does 37% min, and Draining Kiss does 75% min. So this is going to be Draining Kiss into Polt. So it should be Protect, Extreme Speed, Darts, Kiss. Cool. Okay. Now this should bring in Charizard of Legend. We protected last turn. And what we want Femboy's health to stay as high as possible. If any of these extreme speeds crit, we get into scary territory. Okay. So Absol just protected. This is turn 3. They're going to extreme speed into Enamorous again. Absol is going to not Mega Evolve and Sucker Punch. Absol is showing Slow Dead to Charizard. Yes. So this is going to be Sucker Punch. It's always fast kill into Absol. This is going to be Sucker Punch into Charles and Rock Tomb to clean it up. Extreme Speed happens first. This HP matters a lot this turn. That not being a crit is huge. God, dog posting ripping. Okay. Charles is down. This should be Zekrom. Cool. So, that's 2 turns. This is turn 4. Absol's going to protect because they're showing slow dead. It's showing that Bolt Strike, Draco Meteor, and not Scale Shot, which I don't think matters. Actually, could it be Scale Shot? I guess it could be Scale Shot. Doesn't matter. We're going to protect again. We do not Mega Evolve just yet. And then we are going to kiss this dragon. We would like to heal a lot this turn. Going to be Detect, Extreme Speed into an Amorous. We hold. We kiss him. Big ol' kiss. Almost back up to full. Beautiful. Okay. Draco, doesn't matter. All right. The reason we haven't Mega Evolved Absol comes until this turn. Because this Absol is a speed demon. And with that little kiss, they're able to outspeed and Oko the Zekrom. Then, again, we know this is always, again, extreme speed into this slot. So, Latinos is going to come in on this slot, on this extreme speed. Because the only Mon left, Suicune's dead. Pult's dead. Charles is dead. Zekrom is dead. The only Mon left is Metz. So we're going to go into this guy. And you have Choice Scarf. We're going to play rough with this dragon. Well, it's going to be extreme speed. Don't crit. Not sure if that matters, but we're going to play rough with the dragon. They're going to be dead as a door now. And Sailor Mence is the last Mon to come in. Okay. Max roll. There's 1 extreme speed left on Zygarde. Max roll crit does 123. They're always going to extreme speed into Luca now because Luca shows fast kill with Draco. So we are going to... This Mence is going to see something. This Mence is just dead. He doesn't get to move. He doesn't get to think. This is Draco into Mence. What is dog posting doing on this turn? Because if we play rough, this could transform Zygarde, right? This could be... This should actually probably just be a swap back into Femboy. I found a way. I found a way. 10%. Zygarde doesn't have Declaw. They have 1,000 Waves, Breaking Swipe, Extreme... Oh, could they click... Could they click Breaking Swipe? No, they couldn't. Yeah, I had the numbers too low. They can't click Breaking Swipe. Yeah, I think this should be into Enamorous, and then Enamorous plus Latino should be able to pick up the KO. Yeah, because we know it's always going to be Extreme Speed, and this is just going to be Draco and nuke Mega Salamence from orbit. I'm half the man I used to be. So this should be Mega Evolve, the last Extreme Speed from Zygarde. Draco. Draco! Cool. And now... I believe this could only be Breaking Swipe. Because they're out of Extreme Speed PP. Because that was Extreme Speed 5. Fu is not afraid of this guy at all. So I'm just going to go... Enamorous is going to click Moonblast. And... Because Enamorous can't get touched by this guy anymore. And then this is just going to go into Fu. Show me a crit. Just murk this guy. Check him, PC. Check him, PC. Whew. If there's one thing I've learned from playing Run and Bun, it's never count out a femboy. All right. Wallace has 6. We have 5. Okay, how the fuck how does this work to walking in for pre-damage? What happens after I go in this door? Oh god. I'm gonna set everything up before we go. You can go in. Latinos to the hallway. Okay. Sal, you made it. So we need to have everything ready right here. Got it. Okay. This is Absol Dark Gem. No Mega Absol in the last fight. Item check, PP check for sure. Femboy goes up to... Let's get these in the right order. The biggest number we need to 100% check is Latinos. Latinos is the only one... Oh, I guess Skeptical Tile, right? They also need to be healed to their status. Okay. So... Latios needs to always be dead to liquidation. They need to be 162 or higher. Yeah. We just need to go 162 or higher. Or it's even higher than that, we can go. Yeah. We'd like to always die to liquidation. Flip turn max roll is 135. So we're already above it. And liquidation min roll is 162. So we'll walk it all the way up. KO crab for dinner. We're gonna go magnet. Specs are gonna go to no one because I'm not a fucking moron. Pixie Plate. We also need to teach Misty Explosion. One last boom for the way out. Bro, why is Mist Explosion all the way up there? Mist Explode. I was about to want to explode into mist. Oh. And I believe 58. We just need to be below 1/4 to proc Salic. 23% will do that. 58 will do that. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna think Moon Man is gonna be... I think it's gonna be the meatball one. Nah. Platinum Kaizo, yeah, it will be Platinum Kaizo next. It'll be take a little bit of time off, get everything ready. So I'm going on vacation. I'm gonna be sitting on the beaches, puffing on that fucking Wallace pack, you know? Return to beach. Spam this lawless. Okay. Check one more time everything. It's gotta be Dark Gem, Magnet. That needs to be a row app. That's actually incredibly important. Okay. I would like to check the numbers one more time. This one doesn't matter. BP check, yeah. Especially on this guy. I believe it's Earthquake, and then Leaf Storm would do it. Here's KO Crab. I'm gonna KO you. I'll Sucker Punch and detect that back up. Oh my god, bro. It should have been Grand Bull. Grand Bull should have been our unique. Dark Gem. Not clicking either of those moves. We're just clicking Thunder. Okay. It has. Grand Ball does have hands. Okay. Last thing I wanted to check. Probably the most important thing that happens here. We can't have this guy flip turning. Heavy rain is in my ears and in my eyes. Sucker Punch is going to do 186 minimum with the Dark Gem. With Magnet, Thunder does 174. 189 plus 174 is a clean, crisp, enough to kill Kyogre. And then, at what health are we with? We are 154. That is enough to always be fast dead to liquidation and exclusively liquidation. Nah, we got none yet. We used all of our candies. Us using all of our candies before we walked in was actually a huge throw. This should be a Magnet, Roap, Pixie Plate, Salac, and this HP is in Salac range, right? 57 divided by 257. I'm gonna also pee real quick. I've had to pee for the last, like, every fight. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep this up just so if anything jumps out. I'm gonna go pee and then we're gonna run this. Here we go. Here to check his caffeine levels. While playing Run and Bun, we've been counting down every time we get to a new area. It's how many fights do we have left? How many fights do we have left? How many fights till the next roadblock? How many fights do we scale? How many fights of optionals do we need to do? And now, the math is simple. We have 5 Pokemon. Wallace has 6. If we kill his 6 before we lose our 5, that's a win. That's all we need to do. One last item check. Dark Gem, Magnet, Roap, Pixie Plate, Salac. Move we need to add, Misty Explosion. Already have Earthquake on him. Let's do it. Wallace, I could care less about what you're saying. Put your Pokemon on the table. It's you and me, buddy. I'm about to do what, Sal? I mean, if I have to. Okay. First, we gotta punch this sucker. Dog posting? I'm sad I haven't gotten to use you more, but you clutched out during this Elite Four. I didn't use you more because I was saving you for this moment. Thank you for coming with the nature exactly that we needed. Let's punch this guy. Thank you so much, dog posting. Next up, Luca. Luca barely outspeeds and cleans this one up with Thunder. We've got 4 left. He's got 5. This should bring in Barraskewda. Barraskewda always kills us. We are low enough that it can always kill us. We did have the coverage in case it didn't. But Luca, you've been icy. One last icy on the road. Thank you very much, Luca. They've got 5. We've got 3. I like those odds. It's time for Labubu. Labubu's never dead to crit liquidation here. They're locked in the liquidation. We're going to click CC. Sometimes CC kills. It doesn't matter if it does, though. That's okay, Labubu. You've worked hard. No need to rush this. Labubu clicks Aqua Jet, cleans this one up. This brings in Palkia. And Labubu's final stand. It's been said ad nauseum how good this Pokemon is, but I did not understand how good they were. This was the true point of scaling, and here, even when they're dying, they're going to get 2 last bits of chip in. Thank you, Labubu. Wow, that's low odds to be that move. That was a crit. I wonder if there's a world where we survive. I think maybe there was. Or maybe, whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways. Enamorous. Femboy. Kill this guy with a blast from the moon. Just barely faster here. We had to invest so much into you. But boy, that investment paid off. Enamorous did so much good work during this Elite Four. They've got 3 left. We've got 2. Femboy. All you got left to do is blow up and act like you don't know nobody. A kill on the way out. Beautiful. We've got 1. They've got 2. Is it going to bring in Swampert first? Okay. Salic procs. We are in Overgrow. 58. We barely don't kill this guy with Energy Ball, so this got to be a Leaf Storm. We go -2. We've got 1 left. They've got 1 left. Simpatico. Let's beat Run and Bun. Let's keep it simple. And after a year of suffering, our first run going on for 6 months, this run almost going on for 9, we have officially beaten the hardest Pokemon game in the world, Run and Bun. We did it. From just 2 years ago, never have playing a Pokemon Challenge game in my life. Beating Emerald Kaizo. Beating Crystal Kaizo by the skin of our teeth. And then saying, you know what? I've beaten 2 games. Let's run at the champ. And now we gotta fight Meg. Yeah, honestly, I think it's gonna hit me in like an hour. For the last year, I thought I'd never beat this game. I thought it'd take forever. We got Run 1 all the way up to Gym 7, and I thought that maybe would do it. I'm just stuck right for your boy. Ah, wow. What an absolute journey. A run that carried playing games. I wish the run, I could say, carried across 2 countries, halfway across the world. Started in the lovely city of Philadelphia and ends here in Sydney. A flawless line. Did you miss the beginning? I can't believe turn 3 was wrong. Turn 3 was wrong. I guess that's the beautiful thing about changing all these lines so much, is that you just know the fight in and out. No, I don't think I'm the first. I'm not the first Australian to beat the game. I think what I should do for my spreadsheet pick is I should do the save yell emoji. I think that's probably the best thing to put on there. Gamers, I cannot thank everyone enough. There's the obvious way. Y'all have helped. Saving me. Reminding me that emergency exit doesn't work on stuff. Oh my god, this stupid Pidgeot. We're getting rid of... Why are we showing all the bad ones first? KO crab, there we go. Yeah, now I can say Run and Bun's a bad game. Oh, man. Cookie Muffin. I'm so glad Cookie Muffin survived. Something I didn't want to say all throughout this is that I did say right before we caught Togedemaru, and I think even in the runs before that, Hariyama, Morgan Freeman, how did you survive? I said that the run, Caleb, would go. The run that we catch Togedemaru would be the run we won. Would be the run we bunned. Yeah. Because I don't like this game. Scamp, that's fair. I don't like it too. This game is horseshit. Don't play it. Thank you, Flash. But yeah, like I was saying, I got distracted by our guys. Every WB Cactus save fights every streams in. KO still second place. Barrascuda. That stupid fucking Florges. Oh man. Ape. It really feels thematically great too. We lost in this region for my first run that made it to the Elite Four. And partially we lost because we couldn't bring our fire starter all the way to the end. And that run that tried to win brought a Sceptile to the end but couldn't do it. And kind of to make up for that run, that first run, my first big dream of beating a challenge game, we both get to bring Skeptical Tile and our fire starter from beginning to end to clean it off. Yeah. Yeah, now I can criticize the game. Only, yeah. Pichel, update the title, buddy. Update the title. I should not. I don't have anything that I did talk to my partner about doing a shoey after I won, and it just would cause a mess in here. I don't know how to do a shoey and not. I will later. I will do a shoey in like the shower here. Maybe I'll properly get a beer for that if I will take a video. I will, Okage Bins, promise you I will do a shoey. Partners entitled to baby from coffee. You can only learn by doing. Promise. That will be, the shoey will be sent to the Discord as well as it will be in the video. Man, I can't believe I did this. It's starting to hit me. Oh god. Trick House? No, man. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I need to finish my thought from before. I was going to say, in some ways, you guys did definitely... I won. Oh, god. It doesn't... You can't do a shoey with a flip-flop? Thank you. You can take that flip-flop. That was good. Shoey. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah. It's over. It's over. What I was going to say, let me finish that thought at least, and then we can wrap this up. I don't need to draw it out longer than I need to. There's the very obvious way that you guys being here helped me out. Yeah. Obviously, like, helping me with runs. Especially Kirito. I can't thank Kirito enough for the help with the Elite Four. But helping me with runs, catching mistakes I made before I run it down. But there's the less tangible effect of just being here on those days where I'm cooking the same fight for a whole week, where I'm just ready to scream. And one of you absolute buffoons says something ridiculous in chat. And I get a little bit of a chuckle, and that's just a little bit more energy to keep on pushing. I wouldn't have kept doing this without all of you. I can't thank you enough. I can't begin to thank you enough. I think there's one last song I need to play. It's been the closer for a very, very, very long time.
Now we can go from 0 to...
It's an ad for Wix. Yeah, that's 100%. It's an ad for Wix. Thanks so much. Gamers. You can't hear me? Good. It's over. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Follow if you haven't already, because it's going to be fucking time for Platinum Kaizo in a couple weeks. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I need a break. But we're going to be playing Platinum Kaizo. If I'm the first 90 to beat fucking Run and Bun, what if I end up being the first 10 to beat Platinum Kaizo? Let's not set expectations too high, but the dailies will be brought back. Gamers, if you want some good Saveasuntitled action, you can join the Discord. If you want to see why the hell I'm emotional about beating in this region, go check out the How I Beat Hardest Run and Bun. Don't dilly the dallies. Anyone else doing anything fun in Run and Bun today? I should probably send it over. This is just the beginning. Now, I've cemented my legacy. And from here, I'd like to put myself in contention for one of the best Nuzlockers ever. And I think I've started some good foundation for it. Let's keep it fucking going, bro. Gamers, revive the homies? Nah. It wouldn't feel respectful to their sacrifices. They did what they needed to do. Gamers, I can only say thank you so many times. I can only say how happy I am so many times. Or do I have to pay you out? I've been your good pal, Saveasuntitled. One of the first 100 people to beat Pokemon's hardest game. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace out, and thank you for everything. I'm gonna go cry now. Bye-bye.